The Hobart file mentioned the name Brewster. Arthur Brewster, a con man and a mining expert. In 1910, he discovered byzanium on the island of Sverdlov, and he took it right to the U.S. Army. Even then, they saw it might have military possibilities, so they gave him some money and some Army engineers to help. And he hires a Norwegian whaler. The ship delivers Brewster, Jake Hobart, and the rest of the Colorado miners to the island, makes the date to pick them up after they've mined the byzanium.
What happened?
The ship picked them up on schedule. Only problem was, 2 days out of Sverdlov, they spot a Russian cruiser tailing them, but Brewster sticks to his plan, and the whaler drops them off on the coast of Scotland, north of Aberdeen, and they start overland. Plan was to get the ore to Southampton and send it home by commercial ship.
Did they make it?
They gave it a pretty good shot. They had Russian agents coming out their ears. They fought a running gun battle all the way from Aberdeen to Southampton. Somehow Brewster made it, and he had the ore with him.
What happened to the other men?
All dead, except one. Man called Southby. Matter of fact, the final report Brewster sent home to the U.S. Army, all he wrote was, "Thank God for Southby."
Then what?
He put the ore in a vault and saw it lowered into the hold of a ship. And on April 10th, 1912, the ship sailed.
Southampton to New York?
Right. Brewster started home on the Titanic.
So that's where we are. Spent 5 years on research and development. We're a kiss away from the end. We need 200 ounces of a measly mineral we can't find, and when we do find it, where is it? It's at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
But at least we know where it is now. It's not just someplace, it's in one spot, waiting for us to come and get it.
You're talking about 12,500 feet underwater, more than 2 miles down. We can't get divers down that deep.
That's right, sir. We can't get divers down to the Titanic, which leaves us with only one choice.
And what's that?
We don't go to the mountain. The mountain comes to us.
Are you talking about raising the Titanic?
Yeah.
Can it be done? A ship that big, down that deep?
It's never been done before, no question about that. But we did raise that nuclear sub a couple of years ago.
Nowhere near the same size, and only a third as far down.
Admiral, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. The odds are terrible. It'll cost a ton of money. But it's not impossible, sir, if we get full cooperation from the Navy.
What if you did have Navy cooperation and you could get the funding?
We'd have a chance. Lots of problems and lots of risk. We have submersibles that can go down that deep, but we don't know for how long. We have others in development that can go even deeper, but they haven't been tested. So every trip would be a gamble.
But if we're lucky, we could make nuclear warfare obsolete.
What about it, Jim?
It's a lawbreaker. Biggest marine salvage operation anybody's heard of. Dirk says he can handle it. I'm willing to go to the president and do my best to push it through.
Seems we're back to you, Captain Pitt.
Well, like Jim said, it's the biggest job with the highest stakes anybody ever dreamt of. How can you turn it down?
Lost at 8,000 feet. Searching section 22. Visibility fair. Negative contacts. Out.
This is Turtle. Depth 9,200 feet. No contacts. Out.
This is Starfish at 10,000 feet, conducting sonar search section 24. No contacts.
Depth.
11,420.
6,000 pounds per square inch. One of these days, this water's gonna squash us like a bug.
What are you bitching about, Merker?
We got plenty of reason to bitch. Cruising around down here in this tin can. Looking for what?
We're looking for whatever's down here.
Hey, guys, hate to spoil your fun. We're going up. Pit's coming in.
Well, good. Maybe we can find out what we're looking for.
Down there?
No, nothing yet. Which brings up a point. I think the sub-crew should be told what they're looking for. Help morale.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me. Why don't we hold a briefing this afternoon?
We have a visitor. Did you notice?
Yeah. I spotted the Russian flag as we were coming in. Looks like a Marine research vessel. That means they only got maybe half a dozen gun crews aboard?
No, they're just nosing around. They don't know what we're looking for.
Not yet, anyway.
Bridge radio.
Bridge eye.
Yes, sir, Captain. We're picking up that interference again on VHF.
Roger, you taping it?
Yes, sir. There's not much pattern to it. Sounds like static. It's only on one frequency.
Keep on it. Call me back when it stops.
Aye, aye, sir.
What the hell is that all about?
We're picking up some kind of strange interference at night. It's connected to Ian Carpenter here at 2, but not as loud as we do.
They're going crazy on the sea cliff. Found something.
There it is. Something dead ahead. Bohannon, can you make it out?
Well, whatever it is, it's got about 10 layers of sea critters on it.
It's a smokestack, for Christ's sake. Looks like Seagram was right for once. Control, this is Deep Quest. We just spotted a smokestack. Mark our position.
This is Control. Roger. Position marked. Out.
Hey, we've got something.
Deep Quest, this is the sea cliff.
Look at that.
We're getting strong signals on all our equipment.
Roger, so are we. He's over this way.
Like just jumped off its track.
Deep west, this is the Sea Cliff. I think we're on to something. Dead ahead.
Roger, you sure are. Hang in there. I think we hit the jackpot.
Holy key rise.
Here's what we gotta do. 80 charges, each one containing 100 pounds of explosives at these key points under the hull. Why are you shaking your head?
Shaking my head, I'm shaking all over. Those charges are double what we planned.
If anything goes wrong, we lose 4 men, but if we don't bring them up, we lose them anyway. They got 2 chances to die and 1 to live. All right, now we're gonna detonate the starboard charge first. 8 seconds later, first one on the port side, another 8 seconds, we're back to starboard. We alternate the explosions all the way down the hull, so as we set up a rocking motion like you do with a car that's stuck in the mud.
Wait a minute, wouldn't it be better to put an extra large charge right under the bow? That way we could jolt it loose.
Too dangerous. This way we start the right movement with less risk for the men.
Start the countdown? Aye, aye, sir. All stations, T-minus 50. Activating hydrazine generators.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mark. He's just laying there. Move, you bastard. Move!
Late hits. The last 2 charges just went off.
What's happening? Something's moving down there.
Isn't that a beautiful son of a bitch?
It's incredible.